Hello, friends. Come on in and pull up a chair. There's room for everyone at Grandma Camp. I'm so glad you came to Grandma Camp with me today. Let's have some fun.
Well, I pulled out my monkey ears again today. It's not exactly a hat because it doesn't cover my head, but it does go on my head. Can we call it a hat? When we talk about hats, we could talk about a lot of different kinds of hats, couldn't we? And each time we have Grandma Camp, we will see different kinds of hats. Some hats are very tall, and some hats are very short. Some hats are just a headband and cover just a little bit of our heads. Some hats cover our whole heads. What do all of the hats have in common? What is the same? Well, the same on a hat is that it always goes on our head. But we've already talked about some of the things that are different. Here is a picture of last time we had Grandma Camp and today. What is the same in these pictures? You can see we still have our Grandma Camp streamers. We still have Grandma's chair. We still have Grandma. But what is different? Well, it's a different hat. Grandma's wearing a different shirt. We can find all kinds of things that are the same and different. And sometimes it's fun to put all of those things in a category. A category means we put things together because they are the same. Here are a whole bunch of animals. Let's see if we can find some categories where things are different and the same for these animals. Can we find all of the animals that have a tail? Does the bird have a tail? Does the zebra have a tail? Does the gorilla have a tail? You know, when I look at all of these pictures, the only animal I can see that does not have a tail is the gorilla. So if we take the gorilla off, now all of these animals are in a category of animals who have tails. Let's put the gorilla back on and see if we can come up with another category. Let's see if we can find all of the animals that live in a farm. Which animals live on a farm? Does a macaw live on a farm? No. Does a goat live on a farm? Yes. Does a goldfish live on a farm? I don't think so. Does a cat live on a farm? Maybe. Does a dog live on a farm? He can. How about a gorilla? No, he doesn't live on a farm. Does a duck live on a farm? It can, huh? How about an elephant? No, elephants don't live on the farm. Can a bird live on a farm? Not this kind of bird, but there are birds on a farm. Let's leave that one there, shall we? How about a lion? Does a lion live on the farm? No. Does a zebra live on a farm? No. How about a cow? Cows live on a farm. Look, we made a category of animals who live on a farm. If you want to, you can think of all different kinds of categories that you can sort our animals into, or you can find other things to sort. Talking about animals can be so fun. I also brought the rest of the costume that turns me into a monkey. Oh, I'm not really a monkey, but it's fun to pretend. There are so many different kinds of animals. I'm going to show you all of the letters of the alphabet. Let's see if you can find all of the animals that are in my pictures. How many are there? See if you can use your fingers to count.
This is letter A. A says ah, ant. This is letter B. B says b, bat. This is letter C. C says cow. This is letter D. D says dog. This is letter E. E says elf. This is letter F. F says foot. This is letter G. G says goose. This is letter H. H says hand. This is letter I. I says igloo. This is letter J. J says jar. This is letter K. K says kite. This is letter L. L says lamp. This is letter M. M says mitt. This is letter N. N says nail. This is letter O. O says otter. This is letter P. P says penguin. This is letter Q. Q says queen. This is letter R. R says rat. This is letter S. S says sun. This is letter T. T says top. This is letter U. U says underwear. This is letter V. V says vest. This is letter W. W says worm. This is letter X. X says x in the middle or the end of words like fox. This is letter Y. Y says yo-yo. This is letter Z. Z says z, 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 zebra. How many animals did you count? I counted 11.
I think wearing this monkey hat means we have the greatest reason ever to do some monkey hand games. These are some counting games where we're counting backwards. Try it with me. I bet you might know these games already. The first one is about monkeys on the bed. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. She fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 0 monkeys jumping on the bed. They all fell off and bumped their heads. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "Put those monkeys straight to bed." That's funny, huh? How about monkeys in the tree? 5 little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile. "You can't catch me! You can't catch me!" Along comes Mr. Crocodile, as quiet as can be, and snapped one monkey right out of that tree. 4 little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile. "You can't catch me! You can't catch me!" Along comes Mr. Crocodile, as quiet as can be, and snapped one monkey right out of that tree. 3 little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile. "You can't catch me! You can't catch me!" Along comes Mr. Crocodile, as quiet as can be, and snapped one monkey right out of that tree. 2 little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile. "You can't catch me! You can't catch me!" Along comes Mr. Crocodile, as quiet as can be, and snapped one monkey right out of that tree. 1 little monkey swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile. "You can't catch me! You can't catch me!" Along comes Mr. Crocodile, as quiet as can be, and snapped that monkey right out of that tree.
Mrs. Wishy-Washy's Farm by Joy Cowley. Illustrated by Elizabeth Fuller. This is Mrs. Wishy-Washy, and this is her farm. Here is her house, and her truck, and her barn. Here by the barn is the old tin tub where all the animals go for a scrub. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, moo, the cow cries. "I hate this old tub. I've got soap in my eyes." Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, ee, the pig squeals. I have been scrubbed from my nose to my heels. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, quack, the duck moans. I've got suds in my feathers and aches in my bones. The scrubbing is over, the tub goes away. No more washing, the animals say. Moo, moo, ee, ee, quack, quack, quack. Bye, Mrs. Wishy-Washy, mean old Mrs. Wishy-Washy. We are leaving you and we won't be back. Fast down the highway they run side by side. Where will they go? Where will they hide? Ee, the city, squeals the old pig. We'll go to the city where the barns are big. But the city is as wild as a farm stampede. There is nowhere to rest and nowhere to feed. The three hungry animals walk into a barn. There is food on the dishes, but it's not like the farm. The cow looks around with an anxious face. I think we could be in the wrong eating place. Along comes the cook with an angry shout. You'll be roast on toast if you don't get out. They run for their lives to the barn next door and find themselves in a hardware store. Oops. Then a van pulls up in 2 shakes of a tail. It's the pickup van from the animal jail. They're taken away. Oh, what bad luck for the cow and the pig and the poor old duck. They sit in a huddle, hungry and pale, in the cold, muddy cage of the animal jail. Then the unhappy cow and the pig and the duck hear the chug, chug, chug of the old farm truck. They moo and they squeal, they quack and they cheer. It's dear Mrs. Wishy-Washy, she is here. Far from the city and back on the farm, the animals run to the old red barn. Now Mrs. Wishy-Washy fills up the tub. Come on, you 3, you need a good scrub. Oh, bliss, says the cow, and she jumps right in. Oh, bliss, says the pig with a happy grin. Oh, bliss, says the duck, splashing in with the rest. There's no doubt about it, home is the best. Thank you for coming to Grandma Camp with me today. I had so much fun with you. I want you to know that I love you and I think you're wonderful just as you are. Come again soon.